guys, and welcome back to another My Team episode. And today we are coming at you from Austria. So on the back of our last Grand Prix, France, we got 6th place, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, we got 6th place. So another strong result for us. A good result last time out. Some solid points for the team. We've got a powertrain upgrade coming between now and the Austrian Grand Prix, and a sponsor event. I think I'm going to change the sponsor event because Dan is losing focus, so we'll push him for some focus. And then, yeah, let's see what that does. Yeah, let's get on with the race and see what we can come up with at Austria. So our event gearbox is really battered. Here we go. We can't ask for a new practice gearbox now, so we'll order one. We've taken we are on our last lot of everything now, so I'm guessing everything now is going to be taking penalties. So I think we could do all right here. I don't feel that this is a massively power hungry circuit, so this is going to be down to our chassis and our aero team to if we get a good result.
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new car parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so give them a try.
Let's try a quali pace first, see where we're looking. There's been a bit iffy with the quali pace with some of the times that they've fought against what we've got over the last few races. Was it Azerbaijan? They said we were going to be nowhere, and we ended up getting out of Q1. I think last time out, they estimated that we'd get pole position. We ended up with a good place. I think it was 6th before the grid penalties.
Program complete. Good work. Head on back to the garage and we'll start going over the data.
Quality, it looks like this is going to be a crash to earth. This is going to be one of them circuits that we're going to get about what the car deserves. We've had a few races this year where we have totally outperformed. I think like France, Canada, we were really strong. I think Austria. This is going to be a bit more of the car's going to perform to about where it's at. It might even be just a case as well of being a bit level with the pit strategies. Maybe trying to avoid the soft tyre. And even not using ZRS, we're still doing decent on our delta time, so
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
I'll try coming a little bit across to this inside line. It seems quite bumpy out on that towards the right.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top 3.
14.
Bottas, Hamilton and Sergio Perez. And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula 1.
So, Young Kingdom, I suppose considering they're set on the mediums, not horrific. 10th off of the Alfa Romeos. Nice to see Ocon behind us. We need to keep that. And Mick Schumacher really coming of age. As the season progresses, seems to be getting faster and faster. Okay, so quali, we'll see how we do for quali. It's not predicting us to be smashing it, so we'll just hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get out of Q1. Okay, so we'll do our usual. We'll just get out there early, bang a lap in, see what the times look like. If we need to go for a second run, literally as it gave back control, such a snap on the steer. Well, we're going to lose a wing. And it is something I found this year is that when it gives you the control, and it doesn't do it all the time, but it will put a massive pull on the car, and it's usually to the right hand side. We'll take 2 for our quali run. And to be fair, I do have sort of the force feedback settings right through the roof. It might just be that there's, you know, the bumps and that's causing to get that snatch on the steering. Ooh, that is really wide.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining. Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
All sorts of wrong through turn 1. So that's going to put an end to our qualifying session. Lando Norris taking the top spot in Q1. But we have battered the car, tinked them 7/10 off of us, 104.39. So we were fractionally faster. Would have actually ended up just behind Lance Stroll, but it is what it is. That's my own stupid fault.
Bad luck out there today. Let's talk about it. Your qualifying pace didn't put you at the front of the grid. Will this be a problem tomorrow?
Definitely, but what can I do apart from making the best of a bad situation? I'm hoping that's not going to affect the
How
team
do you
too
feel
much.
the competition is for you this season?
It's been great. All the drivers are at the best at this year.
Great. Well, that's everything.
So it's still incredibly close with 2 races remaining in our rivalry. And yeah, I mean, we've got no one to blame for our qualifying except ourselves. It was just stupidity. A little bit out of shape, and what's a little bit? A lot of out of shape. And yeah, rip a wheel off. So all to play for in a race. We're just going to have to be careful going into the sort of the first couple of corners. Sector 1, I think, is going to be just more focused on surviving, and then we'll let the pack kind of space out, and then we'll just try and hit our way up, I think. But we'll see what we can do.
down to the track.
So Ocon taking
After
a
the points
grid
finish
penalty.
last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
I'm liking that. I think that's the best answer. Ocon taking a penalty is going to help us hopefully a little bit. Taken to the curbs just to avoid Sainz, who came across. Nicely up the inside of Pierre.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Cheers, Jeff Fafar. We'll use that ERS, see if we can get ourselves into a position to maybe make a bit of an attack onto Sebastian down this back straight.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
And just let yourself drift a little bit wide with that overtake on Sebastian, just to give him the room in case he wanted to come back at us.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Everyone and their mother's brother with DRS at the moment. A very, very short lap here.
Green flag.
Mick out of the race. Looks like there was a bit of a collection somewhere with someone. Looked well off the track on the mini-map.
Gap to... Okay, clear.
It looks like we've had another accident behind us. And that is both Hasses out of the race. 5 laps in.
Yellow flag.
Last of the late breakers.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Where did we find that lap? Do we get... Yeah, we pushed it too much there. Yeah, can't blame someone for trying though.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Thing is, these guys are on the medium, so they're on a completely different strategy to us. Thing is, kind of got a little bit scared of him going in there on just outbraking herself into Charles. Ended up taking that line in on that curb that bit more. And this year it does seem, especially with the corners, you try and push your luck and take a bit more
Some
curb.
information on Stroll. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
9 times out of 10, those corners you push your luck on, they're the ones that are just death
We're boxing
incarnate.
this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
The tyre's not looking horrific.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Tried to be fair, I knew that we pushed it a little bit too much into that braking zone. So I could have forced the point and we'd have taken the position.
Daniel is coming in for his stop.
But I kind of felt that that would have been a bit of a harsh overtake. I know we've done moves like that before this season. Box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
So we'll be trying the undercut against Seb. Sonoda following us in.
Complete, go now. We'll be
2.8, I think that's the
stop
quickest
today.
we've ever had on
Stop
here.
left in our strategy.
So we're going to come out behind our rival. 3.2 to Ocon. We've got a nice bit of clean space though.
We're leading our teammate by 19.2 seconds.
It actually managed to make the jump on Hamilton.
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety
Sorry,
right
Norris.
now. Just be careful.
Seems like we've got just enough in the right places to hold Lewis back. Until then. From his Hamilton's not really our fight.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
So there's probably going to incur another grid penalty going into Silverstone.
Good job, nice overtake.
That's just shabby double defensive move really, holding that really wide double line that he tried. Sort of gives you nowhere to go on track.
Okay, some information on Bottas. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
So Bottas having some issues up front. Kind of might need that because I think we might lose this position to Leclerc.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Ooh. Perez on the harder tyre, so guessing he's going to the end. So for us, the one to watch really time-wise is going to be Yuki. That's the thing, I mean, we can just try and stick with Charles and get some DRS. Massive, massive lock-up. We had some great fights with the Ferraris at France, and you know, some really nice wheel-to-wheel racing going on against Charles here at Austria.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
And it's great to see, it's great fun to have. To be fair, holding our line there just forced him out of shape to make that. I mean, that's a tight corner at the best of times without doing it two abreast. Collision, I didn't see contact, didn't feel contact. Okay, we'll come in and serve our pit stop.
Release, release. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Come on, make sure we get out in front of that Fernando. Which we have done. Fernando is going to get DRS off of us though. So you do kind of wonder whether we would have been better. Off behind, but we're going to have, we've got much fresher tyres, we're going to have the traction. and extending the run like we have done, I think a lot of them front guys are going to go on to the soft tyre. They're going to have that tyre advantage. And we managed to get the jump on Leclerc, the undercut working really well here today.
Our gap behind is 1.6 seconds.
It's kind of a shame not seeing Leclerc get caught behind Sainz or Stroll or... Part of me did toy with maybe going on to that soft tyre, but it might be the faster tyre, but this certainly feels the most secure tyre. Bottas pitting coming out behind us. He's obviously suffering some sort of performance engine related issue. I see you there looking, Charles. Bottas is, even with his engine problems, kind of praying to God that Sebastian's gonna pit.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.7 seconds.
Bottas is gonna go up that inside line. Somewhere near insanity driving. Vettel, I can't see making a pit stop at this point, so Valtteri's going to make that dive up the inside. So tight, such a difficult corner when you're going into that two abreast. I think we put a valiant fight up against Valtteri.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. This is your final lap of the race. That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Man, one more lap. Driver of the day, though, so we'll take that.
Smiling faces on the pit wall after a superb win here in Spielberg, and rightly so. A brilliant effort from the whole team. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
And McLaren making it onto the podium yet again.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Roberts. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern-day Formula One.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
So yeah, Ferrari closing the gap now, only 3 points behind us. The important fight, I think, is the AlphaTauris, Aston Martin, Alpine. I think we've got the measure of Alpine. I think they've really dropped off as the season's progressed. Norris jumping us in the driver's title, but I think, we've had some lofty heights, so I'm not going to be too distressed dropping a couple of places, as long as we can sort of stay above, well, Pierre, Sebastian, Tsunoda, Stroll. That's my fight as I see it. So it's nice to get some praise from Anthony. Tinked them up to 16th. And just the two Hasses not making it to the end.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing.
They are, just due to the smiles on their little bitty
Do
faces.
you have any comments about the collisions?
We're going to go no comment because I don't want to slate the team or the
Sounds like there's
car.
some work to do back at the factory.
It was, the driving was not the car, the driving was me, completely 100%. Oh, wow, so that's going to be ridiculously close. And the team acclaim really going in the right direction. Zanetto paying out for the interview questions. So basically, we made very little money. 50 grand. I mean, it's just loose change. So we've got quite a few upgrades coming in before Silverstone. So I'm hoping that, you know, that might just push the car up a little bit more. We've got this corporate with the added our sponsors have our sponsors are up for renewal. I kind of want to, Zanello is still there, and we're going to stay with them for now. Bit of loyalty, I think. Complete a total of 30 laps during a race weekend. I mean, we'll smash that every time. Let's just see what else we've got. It's about 185,000. So yeah, we'll go with we'll sign back on Zanetto and we'll go with Zigzag. Just because I think it's going to be nice, easy money. So yeah, I'll go and add those back onto the car. Total weekly outcome now £809,000. The contract 63 days, so September. So we've got a couple of months. I believe it falls somewhere around Spa. So yeah, we've got maybe 2-3 races, and then we'll be looking at maybe a bit of a shake up on the grid. Be interested to see where some of these drivers go if they move around, and what we do with the driver market. We've got a bit of money sitting around. So yeah, we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. So cheers for watching, guys. We're going to take some new controller electronics into the next race as well. Hope you have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to smash that like, smash that subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Insta, and all of that. And we will see you next time. Bye.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing.
They are, just due to the smiles on their little bitty faces.
Do you have any comments about the collisions?
We're going to go no comment because I don't want to slate the team or the
Sounds like there's
car.
some work to do back at the factory.
It was, the driving was not the car, the driving was me, completely 100%. Oh, wow, so that's going to be ridiculously close. And the team acclaim really going in the right direction. Zanetto paying out for the interview questions. So basically, we made very little money. 50 grand. I mean, it's just loose change. So we've got quite a few upgrades coming in before Silverstone. So I'm hoping that, you know, that might just push the car up a little bit more. We've got this corporate with the added our sponsors have our sponsors are up for renewal. So now they're still there, and we're going to stay with them for now. Bit of loyalty, I think. Complete a total of 30 laps during a race weekend. I mean, we'll smash that every time. So we'll go with we'll sign back on Zanetto, and we'll go with Zigzag. Just because I think it's going to be nice, easy money. So yeah, I'll go and add those back onto the car. Total weekly outcome now £809,000. The contract 63 days of September, so we've got a couple of months. I believe it falls somewhere around Spa. So yeah, we've got maybe 2-3 races, and then we'll be looking at maybe a bit of a shake up on the grid. Be interested to see where some of these drivers go if they move around, and what we do with the driver market. We've got a bit of money sitting around. So yeah, we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. So cheers for watching, guys. We're going to take some new controller electronics into the next race as well. Hope you have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to smash that like, smash that subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Insta, and all of that, and we will see you next time. Bye.